What's up, everybody? I'm Kyle Colburn from Lakehouse Lawn Care, and welcome to LT Turf.
Okay, so Kyle, what's your earliest memory of lawn care?
My earliest memory, I would say, when I was in like 5th grade, I started cutting my parents' lawn, and they have like the worst grass ever. Sorry, Mom and Dad. You're the best parents of all time, but your lawn sucks. So like rock shooting everywhere and just mowing the backyard, and I thought it was cool though. The grass that they did have, I tried to stripe it like Comiskey Park at the time where the White Sox play, so that's some of my earliest memories. I also would mow at my uncle's house. He had a big tractor, like a ride-on mower, so I loved that. I was able to sit on there and drive around, and it was just a lot of fun. And for some reason, my whole life, I've just loved grass. Whenever I see it, I like checking it out. It just makes me happy.
Yeah, that's cool. So if you had to choose one celebrity to take care of your lawn for a month, who would you choose?
Man. Well, living in the Chicagoland area, I got to go Michael Jordan on that one.
Wow, there
Michael
we go.
Jordan is the GOAT. I mean, he's never done anything poorly, so I can't imagine him coming out here and hacking my lawn up.
True.
He's a golfer too. Like, I feel like he'd have respect for the turf.
I got you. I like it.
So this is the front yard. We got a mixture of Kentucky bluegrass, perennial rye, and some tall fescue. We've got some really tall grass over here. So this is our zebra grass. Actually, a buddy of mine, I cut this out from his house, drove it back over here, didn't know if it would survive. But this stuff's pretty cool. You cut it down every year. It grows up to be like 7 feet tall. Some of my other favorite plants up here, we got some roses, the double knockout roses. We also have the big red Japanese maple, probably my favorite tree we have at our house. But yeah, the front yard, it's tough this time of year. Like I told these guys earlier, it's like trying to broom water back into the ocean, trying to keep up with all these leaves. But what are you gonna do? We got the side area over here. We got a little strip between my house and the neighbor's house. This honestly is some of the best grass that we have. It gets pretty much full sun, whereas that area over there has got big trees and it gets a lot of shade. So this grass, mainly Kentucky bluegrass and perennial rye. There's a little bit of tall fescue in here. But like I said, this is one of my favorite areas to mow. It doesn't get as many leaves, gets full sun. So that's the front yard. We can go around the side. We'll take a look at the backyard. Like I said in one of my videos, my house is kind of like a mullet. So we got the long in the front, we got the 2-inch Kentucky bluegrass, perennial rye, tall fescue. The backyard, we have the perennial rye and Kentucky bluegrass. And I like to cut the backyard nice and short, so I use the Toro Greensmaster 1000, which is awesome. I actually picked that up from Medina Country Club, which hosted the 2012 Ryder Cup. So I like to think that that mower was the same mower that like Tiger Woods was teeing off with and all the other major champions. So we're in the backyard right now, out by the lake. It looks pretty warm because the sun's out. It's actually kind of chilly. I should probably put a jacket on sometime soon. But this time of year, we don't get a ton of sun back here, so I'm really happy with the way the grass is still thriving. I mean, the lawn tools are coming to my house. I can't have it looking crappy. So I've been fertilizing, I've been keeping up with it. So when you think of a Chicago home around Halloween, you probably don't think about tropical plants and palm trees, but I'm not your average guy. So I've had these inside for a little while, but I brought them back out because again, the lawn tools are here. It's kind of a big day. So I've got this one actually stayed out here. So this is my, I want to say it's 14 feet tall, Majesty palm tree. And again, I may be the only guy in Illinois that has one of these, maybe even in the Midwest, I don't know. We've got our bird of paradise. I love these things. They remind me of being in Florida or being in California. They just make me feel good when I'm in the backyard. So I love to look out over the water, lay in the lounge chair, hear the breeze going through those palm leaves. It's just relaxing. It's something that I really enjoy. We also have some New Guinea impatiens. These things are about to be toast because they do not tolerate cold weather. Over here we've got some aloe growing. So if we get a sunburn on this sunny day, I can just bust some of that off and put it on Left Tool's nose if he needs it or anything. So yeah, so this is the backyard. This is where we chill. We have company over here when it's available, when people can come and they don't have to be isolated and whatnot. So we love it back here. It's so calming and just stress relieving to get here after a long day and see the kids running around in the nice shortcut turf that I work hard on, to see them enjoy it, to see my daughter do gymnastics and cartwheels out here. It's just great. Take a little look at the grass. Really happy with the way it looks. It's my first year mowing with the Toro Greensmaster at 5/8 of an inch. It's a lot. I mow out here like every 2 days. Sorry, honey. My wife's over there like, what's wrong with you? I get it, I know. It's not normal, but that's okay. So try to stay on top of that. If you let it grow too long, as you guys know, it folds over, you don't really get a good clean cut. And that's my excuse to my wife why I'm out here all the time, right? Speak of the devil, my Toro Greensmaster 1000. My baby. When I got this thing, it was broken down. It wouldn't start. It was missing cables, missing belts, all kinds of different stuff. So my cousin Adam and I got this thing running. My grandpa Nanowski would be so proud because he had a lawn full of old machines, old lawnmowers, weed whackers. So he'd be so proud to see us bring this thing back to life. It's awesome. It's so much fun mowing with this thing.
What's your favorite lawn care related movie or TV show?
Favorite lawn care related movie or TV show? Well, I gotta go with Caddyshack on that one. I mean, it's not necessarily lawn care related, but they're on a golf course.
No,
Rodney Dangerfield, I mean, how could you go wrong? The guy gets no respect, but...
And, well, so Bill Murray, what's the character, his character's name is? I don't know.
I
Anyway,
can't even remember.
He's got a stack of Milorganite in the background.
He
Have you
does,
seen that?
yeah.
I didn't see that. I'd never noticed that in the movie, but somebody on Facebook, I feel like, pointed it out in a picture, and I'm
Yes.
like, that's amazing.
You got to about 280 yards. We're gonna go with about a 9-iron.
Where were you on October 26, 2005?
October 26, 2005. That's a good question. I have no idea. I was probably in Carbondale, Illinois, where I went to college at Southern Illinois. That's an interesting question.
Probably around, I don't know, 9:30 p.m.
9:30 p.m. I have no idea.
2005, October.
Oh, yes. Now I remember. I was in Bowling Green, Kentucky, because we played Western Kentucky University. It was a Thursday night game we played them. I played football at Southern Illinois University, and we were in a hotel room. I couldn't remember. I'm like, 2005. What happened? Oh, yeah, the White Sox won the World Series. Of course. How could I forget? So, yeah, I was like jumping up and down in my hotel room bed with my buddy Patrick Jordan from Memphis. He's also a White Sox fan. That was awesome. Like, I was bummed I couldn't celebrate with everybody in Carbondale and in Chicago. My sister was here with everybody out in Chicago, and she said it was just awesome. She's a Cubs fan, unfortunately, like my parents as well, but they had their opportunity too. They got 2016, which we'll probably never hear the end of.
Right.
Now let's go check out some of my other equipment. So the first thing I use most often is this. It's the Troy-built TB110. I've had this for like 7 years. We bought this right when we moved into the house. It doesn't have any kind of power drive or anything, so I'm providing all the power. I also have my DIY lawn striper, the Lakehouse Lawn Care Edition. So I made this a while ago too. I've been making these since I was a little kid because I've been obsessed with lawn striping since I was like in 5th grade. So this is the beta version, I guess you could say, of that. I also have some of my blowers. I get so much crap in my videos about people saying, you need a better blower, you need to get an Ego, you need to get that. I get it. There's nice blowers out there, but these ones are okay too. I got the Toro Ultra Blower Vac. I use this thing all the time. It is corded. People always tell me, get off your leash, be a big boy. I get it. Eventually I will. I also got this recently. It's the Snap Fresh. This is a battery-powered blower. Doesn't have a whole lot of power, but it's nice for small jobs, especially like blowing around the trees, so I'm not blowing mulch and stuff everywhere, and it just blow off the Greensmaster when I'm done. Couple other tools, my string trimmer. Again, this is battery powered. This is a Black & Decker 20-volt battery. The thing I love about this is it has this wheel on the end of it. So I can use it to string trim, and then I flip it around, put it on that wheel, and I can edge really nicely, and it's pretty simple. Last thing that I use really frequently is this. It's the AIM stand-up weed puller, and I use this frequently because I don't put down any pre-emergent. Yes, I know, I'm crazy, right? And I also don't use any weed killers because we live right next to the water. And there's not really any rules anything about not doing that, but I just try to do my part because my kids swim in the water. We want everything to be nice, they fish, so just trying to do my part with that. But this thing works really well, pulling out those weeds. It's really simple. The kids enjoy doing it too, so it's fun to get them involved with the process. Last, and certainly not least, is the newest addition to the garage. It's this, the Toro Power Max Heavy Duty 1030 OHAE snowblower, and this thing is a freaking beast. Just got it recently. I can't wait for it to snow. I never thought I would say that. I love summertime and sunshine, but I can't wait to chuck some snow with this thing. I'm really pumped about it. It's got a headlight, it's got hand warmers. I mean, what else could a guy ask for?
If your lawn were a car, what kind of car would it be?
That's an interesting question. I'd say it'd be a hatchback, because it's kind of unorthodox, but it's also kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like, you can haul stuff. So it's unorthodox in the fact that we have long grass in the front, different variety. The backyard is a little bit different. So when you look at the front of a hatchback, it looks like a normal car. Right. But then you go to the back of it and it's totally different.
If you wake up tomorrow morning and all of your grass is stolen, what are you gonna do?
Man, all my grass is gone. First of all, I would probably need some kind of blood pressure medication to get me to calm down a little bit. And then I'd probably start some leveling and wait for the spring and plant some RPR perennial ryegrass from Barrenbrook, probably.
So you'd go all RPR?
I would, yeah, 100%.
It's pretty sweet.
It is.
What is your favorite lawn care YouTube channel other than your own?
I mean, you guys are here right now, so I don't want to sound like I'm sucking up, but I do love the lawn tools. I watched the Lawn Rebel, Connor Ward. He was one of the first lawn care YouTubers I started watching. I really enjoy Ben Sims, Lawn Tips from Australia, the Lawn Guardian, he's awesome. Also the Lawn Whisperer, those are some of my favorites for sure.
Sweet.
So you've seen my lawn, you've seen my equipment, I got some work to do, so get off my turf. The kids like to chill, hang out here. We have a good time. My dog's running off to go try to pee and poop in the neighbor's yard right now, which is pretty standard. Theirs comes over and does it at our yard too. So
that was an amazing answer.
Thank you.
I was like, wow.
Oh.